How's it going, everybody? So today, I'm in my bathroom, right? Also, new house. We'll get to that later. I'm in my bathroom, right? I recently kind of watched one of my old videos, the one where I, did my hair and showed y'all how I did that. And I kinda, maybe, sorta, didn't like it. So, I'm gonna do another one for you. I'm gonna do this one hopefully a little bit better. It's already looking better because it's not on a phone. But let's just see how it goes. Roll it. Time to get into it. First things first, good old heat tamer. Heat tamer's great, everyone should use it, protect your hair. Before we move on to rubbing it in and everything, we're gonna take this. Sea salt spray. You can see it right there, kind of. Sea salt spray. I don't know how big your TV is, I don't know how well you can see. Sea salt spray. Now you're gonna rub it in, because now's when, you rub it in. You want to make sure you get that right down to the scalp so that it protects your scalp as well as your hair. Because honestly, that's really what we're protecting. The hair's gonna be cut in a few months or weeks anyway, so who cares? But we want to protect the scalp so it can make new hair, good hair. Next, some mousse. Mousse is very important. I recently had to switch to strength 4 mousse. I was on strength 3 mousse, but now I'm on strength 4. And it works. Yeah. And now we're just gonna rub that in too, just the same as we did with the other stuff. I tend to try and keep it on the top of my hair, and you'll see why a little bit later, because that's the part that actually floops. Everything else is just like that. But yeah, I try to keep it on the top of my hair. One really quick tip when you're doing your hair with stuff like this, especially with mousse, make sure, absolutely make sure you do not get too much, because if you get too much, then your hair will be too heavy and it will fall down. Next, we're gonna move on to fiber wax. I think it just says thickening, but it's fiber wax. That's what it is. It's what it is. I don't know why it doesn't call it fiber wax, but it's just fiber wax. I want to remind everyone that there are currently 4 people in this house, including me, and 6 animals. So if you hear a weird sound, okay. So you're gonna take your fiber wax and just get a little, small-ish size. But yeah, just get a small amount. I got this much. All right, then you're just gonna rub that in because you want to be able to get it all over your hair, and it's just in a big clump right now, which is not going to work out well for anybody. You don't want one clump of fiber wax in your hair. I don't know if you know this, sometimes it looks like rice or just a really big clump in your hair. It doesn't look good. All right, next thing, and this is like the next big thing, because we're not gonna use anything big and substantial product-wise after this, and it's this pomade right here. Wow, do you see how I cut that? Brand almost facing up too. That's some dude perfect shit right there. Anyway, this is some pomade, and pomade's gonna give us just a little bit of shine in the hair, and it's gonna kind of keep everything together. The mousse is gonna fluff it up, the fiber wax is gonna hold it up, and then this pomade right here is gonna keep it all together. It's gonna be great. You really, really wanna make sure you don't get too much of this stuff, because this will weigh your hair down more than basically anything in the world. Also, a lot of people don't like this when I do this because I put the pomade in before I actually blow dry my hair, and you're not supposed to do that, but fuck them. It doesn't even feel like there's anything on my hands. That's how little there is. Trust me, there is. Trust me, it'll go in your hair. Now, everyone's favorite part when you get to comb it, because now's when it actually kind of starts to look good. The really shitty thing is, I'm using a camera, and so Yeah, you're just gonna have to get close to me. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to use the camera. Sorry, sucks for you. Alright, now apologies if I don't speak directly at you. My monitor is kind of up there, and that's where I need to look, so this is the best I can do. So we're gonna do mostly this kind of thing. Kind of get this nice and good. You see what I'm doing here? I'm kind of like almost making a line on the side or a break on the side, but not quite. I'm still gonna kind of move it back just like that. Oh my god. The mental notes that I have to make whenever I'm looking in there about what to do with my hair is insane. Alright, so we're good there. We are gonna take some of this. This is hairspray. And we're just gonna hit kind of the trouble areas. So, like I'm gonna hit right along this line right here so that it stays nice and solid. I'm also gonna hit back here because I have found that sometimes my hair wants to, instead of going this way, it'll just flop over that way, which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna put one leg back there. And then this likes to mold together right here. This kind of break right here, I probably can't see it very well right now, but that's all right. It kind of likes to break off a little bit, so I'm just gonna put a little spot right. But yeah, pretty good form. Now we get to move on to the very fun and very loud portion. Blow drying, it's great, it'll be great. So just a few quick things because you're not going to be able to hear me once this is on. Also, look at my new blow dryer. It's sick and cute. I'm going to kind of dry this portion right here a little bit, this drier portion, and then I got a special surprise for what I'm going to do next. It'll be great. Whole world's going to get flipped upside down. Cool. So that's done. Now's the secret. The big secret. How do you get your hair so tall? How do you do that? You seem to defy gravity, bro. You gotta flip it upside down. Hey, now we gotta use blow dry down here. It's great. It works super well. Check it out. Alright, so now it looks kind of crazy, but this is where it really starts to take its shape. So it's kind of super fun. I'm gonna use this mirror right here, maybe this mirror over here. Who really knows? I literally have mirrors on either side of me, and yet I couldn't figure out a way to face one towards me while I did this. You see this little like cowlick I have right here? Other than that though, it's pretty much done. Boom, cowlick fixed, no longer there. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this portion of the video. Let's head over there real quick and see what's going on. Alrighty, and that's going to be all for me today. Just some real quick things, this past 3 months, wow, yeah. Has been a lot. These past 2 months especially. Then these past 2 months, I moved and got married. So yeah, we finally moved down to Austin, Texas. I know I've been saying I would do that for a long time, and we hadn't done it yet. Well, guess what? We finally did it, and it's pretty great down here so far. If you're curious, I started back at the Cycle Gear again, but I am happy to announce that I no longer work for them. And no, it's not because I was fired. It's because I got another job and I quit. Yeah. Right before that happened, as a lot of you probably remember, I was finishing up my capstone project and working out all the kinks of graduating and doing a ton of films for a bunch of classes, and it just wasn't, it was exhausting. Let me say that. It was exhausting. It was very rewarding, it was very fun, but it was extremely exhausting. And I just kind of wanted a break, and I got my break and did a bunch of other stuff, more so life-wise rather than video-wise or creative-wise, stuff that I wanted to do and needed to do. So, yeah. But that's gonna wrap it up for me. That was just a quick undertelling of what has been going on this past, since I've last posted. Thank you for joining in with me this time. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I hope you enjoyed it more than last time. And I'll talk to myself later. Peace, guys.